Hey guys.
Hey everyone, welcome to Friday Favorites. So I do this every week and sometimes I have a fail. I do have a fail this week. So first I want to address my hair because it is so different. It's dark. I got it ombre, and what she did is I wanted to get away from putting bleach in my hair just so I can like give my hair a break. So she didn't actually color the bottom. That's just what color it was before, and she put like a semi-permanent color in my top of my hair. So eventually it'll kind of wash out and fade, and I'm trying to get back to my normal hair color, although I have a lot of gray, so I'm still gonna have to color it. But at least I don't want to use bleach in my hair. But it's ombre, and I actually love this. I'm gonna start out with my fail because I just want to get it over with. It's the Mistura Beauty Solutions, and I got this in my Wantable box. Now, my Wantable unboxing for last month was not a very positive experience, and this was in there. But I have since spoke with Wantable, and I have a whole video about that going up tomorrow. So I want y'all to watch that. Keep your eye out for that. But I did want to mention that I tried to use this. It says it's a 6-in-1, one product, one shade, one fabulous result. So this is supposed to go all over your face. No. I don't even know. I mean, let me swatch it. It is very creamy, and if it would work for my, skin tone, that would be wonderful, but it did not. It was horrible. It's like orangey red or something. Can y'all see it right here? It was horrible. I don't even know. I wish I could figure out a use for this. So if you guys got this in your Wantable box, let me know how you're using it, because I really can't figure it out. Okay, and then next, I have 2 skincare products, and one of these was sent to me by a sweet subscriber of mine. She is so sweet. Her name is Bethany. Hi, Bethany. She sent me a whole package of stuff. I was so surprised. It was the sweetest thing ever. But the Body Shop Vitamin E Eye Cream was in there, and it's a really, I think this is the full size, but whenever I wake up sometimes it's definitely a little bit puffy under there, and this has worked. It's been awesome. So I've been loving that. The next thing is nothing short of a miracle. I wish I would have tried this way sooner. It's the Mario Badescu Drying Lotion. So they have this on Hope Look a lot of times, and I got it for a very discounted price. But what it is you put it on your breakout or your zits or whatever at night. So you just take a cotton swab and dip it down there, and it gets some of this pink stuff on the cotton swab, and you just put it on your breakouts. So whenever, I'm not even kidding, the next morning whenever you wake up, it has sucked all of that excess oils out. This is gross, but it sucked it all out, and so you're just left with like a red spot, and then it's gone the next day. It's amazing. Like, I love this stuff. I will never be without it. So that's it for skincare, and I am going to move on because it's already been 5 minutes. Okay, let me try to do this quick because I had so much fun with makeup this week. So I'm not going to go on and on and on about this because I did a full review and demo of this Ardell Eye Defining Kit. I will leave the link below. I posted the video yesterday. So this is new at the drugstore, and it's $7.99, and I love it. I love these 3 shades and the fact that I can customize them and make the perfect color for my brow. And I love that it comes with a brow bone highlight. So if you want to see my full thoughts and review and demo on this, watch the video that I'll link in the description box. But this is all I've used this week, so that tells y'all that I love it. And I've also been using the Benefit Highbrow. After I do my brows, I kind of go under them with this, and it's just kind of like a cream highlight, and I've been liking it this week. It helps me clean up my brows too, as opposed to wearing concealer also. You know how some people clean up their brows with concealer? I like to use that highbrow to clean up my brows and make it a straight line. So I have both of those products on my brows today. And then let's jump into face. So I've mentioned the MAC Strobe Cream before. I picked this up a few weeks ago and I have used it every single day. It's perfect for dry skin. It's hydrating and it's a great primer. So I've been loving that. And then, this combination is so fun, and I would have never thought to put the two together, but I saw another YouTuber do it and I was like, girl, that is smart. So I love the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation. I just love the coverage of this. I'm in the shade Light 46. And I just love full coverage, and it is a matte foundation, and I have dry skin, especially in the winter. So sometimes it gets patchy and it just doesn't work for my skin in the winter. But in combination with the Garnier BB cream, this has been such a beautiful pair. Like, that's what I have on my face today, and I put like half a pump of the Kat Von D, and then I put 1 squirt of the Garnier BB cream, and this makes the most beautiful finish. I love this combination. It's perfect. So I'm in the fair light of this one, if anybody's wondering, but I love that combination this week. And then, okay, like I said, I've had some redness and some spots. That Mario Badescu is amazing, but it just sucks that nastiness out. It doesn't help with the redness. So I've been using my Tarte Maracuja Amazonian Clay Waterproof Concealer. I've had this thing for almost a year now, and it's awesome. Sometimes I forget about it. It kind of gets lost in my drawer, but it's great for spot concealing. Now, I did wear this under my eyes one day this week, and my husband was like, you have lines. So it did settle into my fine lines under my eyes. But so I wouldn't use this, or I wouldn't recommend this for a highlighting concealer, but to conceal spots, it's fabulous. And then I've used the Makeup Forever HD powder just to set under my eyes this week. And it's awesome. I don't use it to set my whole face, just under my eyes. Okay, so let's move on to cheeks, because I have worn the same 2 products every day that I've worn makeup this week. And I've actually worn makeup every single day this week. I never hardly do that, but so I've been busting out my Hoola bronzer. I feel like this is a little bit dark if you're fair skinned, but or if you have blonde hair. Now, I'm still fair skinned, obviously, but now that I have darker hair, I feel like I can get away with a darker or a more bold contour. So there it is right there. I'm sure everybody's seen this, but I've loved this week. So I've been pulling that out. And then I got this in a swap I did with my friend Kristen. I'll link that below too, because it was a super fun swap. But I've never tried anything Korres, and this is the Korres blush in the shade Apricot. So it's gorgeous. It's kind of like I'm going with a bronzy theme this week. I guess the hair has made me want to go bronzy, but isn't that beautiful? It's what I'm wearing on my cheeks today. Now, my makeup's been done for 8 hours now, but it's so beautiful and it's so soft. And there it is right there. Okay, let me get y'all close. There it is right there. So that is the blush I've been wearing, and then there's the Hoola bronzer, and this blush is gorgeous. I really want to try some more of the Korres products, because I really like that blush a lot, and that's in the color Apricot. Now, I wanted to mention this brush. It's an Essence of Beauty brush, and it's kind of a shorter one, so I don't know if it was like a travel size. And let me know where you get Essence of Beauty, because I'm not sure where I got this. If I got this at Ulta or if I got it at Walmart. But it's just an angled brush, and I've been liking it this week to apply that blush. It's been awesome. So, and I feel like it was pretty budget friendly. So that's what I've been reaching for that over my Sigma brushes this week. I'm dying of thirst again. Hang on. So real quick, I wanted to mention I have been doing 2 different kind of quads this week for eyes. And one of them is the classic eye and cheek palette from Bobbi Brown. This was a point perk, and I love my single Bobbi Brown shadow, but I wasn't impressed with these shadows. I don't know if it's the size and it was hard for me to dip my brush into it or what, but I just feel like the single shadow that I had from Bobbi Brown was much more creamy and blendable than these were. So I only used this a couple of days. And then what I have on my eyes today, and I've loved this look this week, and I've been doing a bunch of different looks with this one quad. It's the Maybelline Eye Studio Quad in Irresistibly Ivy. Gorgeous. I love these quads. And you know what? I don't like that most of them are shimmery shades, but this one I have on my outer corner, and once you get it on the lid and blend it out, it's really not that shimmery, honestly. So there are those colors. They're beautiful. I have this all over my lid and this in my crease, and then I have this as my brow bone highlight. These are my favorite eyeshadows at the drugstore. So, okay. I gotta hurry up, y'all. This is gonna be a 20-minute favorites video. Okay, I got this in my wantable box, and it is the Mally Evercolor Starlight Waterproof Liner in the color Sailor. Gorgeous. It's a blue, but I feel like it has a little bit of purple in it. This is on my waterline today. It is so creamy and it stays in your waterline. I've also used it on my top lash line and smudged it out. I love, love, love these waterproof or pencils, whatever they're called, liners. I love them. Someone else told me that Mally has really great mascara, and that's what I'm going to try next from her line, but I have loved this. Okay, real quick, mascaras. Brad, if y'all, Brad got me this for Valentine's Day. If y'all didn't see that video, I'll post it below, but it's the Dior Show mascara. It's just a little point perk. First of all, let me just say this is kind of a fail, because this wand is insane. Look how big it is. No, girl, that is too big. And I really didn't like this, to be honest. I would never pay how much ever you have to pay for it, because I didn't like it. I'm wearing it today, and I've worn it all week because I don't want to have it go to waste. But no, I can't deal with it. I don't like it. But I have loved this Mary Kay lash primer. Now I have a video. I had my cousin sent me some of her Mary Kay stuff to review and, you know, try out. And if y'all want to know, I don't see a lot of reviews about Mary Kay, so if y'all want to know, I have some really opinionated thoughts on the stuff that I tried. So if y'all want to see that, let me know. If it's something y'all aren't interested in, just tell me down below, but I don't hear a lot about Mary Kay. But one thing that I did love was this lash primer. It's just a white or a clear primer, but in conjunction with my Chanel mascara, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. This week I've only used a combination of 2 different lip products, or two different lip combos this week. First is the Wet n Wild. It's the Fergie collection in the color VI Pink. Oh, I love it. So I wore that this week a few times. I probably wore this 2 or 3 days this week, and I really, really like it. It's whenever I was wearing that Bobbi Brown quad on my eyes, and I just wanted, you know, a pop of color. And I topped it off with the Maybelline Color Elixir in Fuchsia. These are gorgeous, these color elixirs. Oh my goodness, look at that. They're so pigmented. They're amazing. It's funny because I have really little lips, so the wand is kind of big for me, so I have to be really careful to stay inside the lines with that. But whenever I was wearing the Maybelline Eye Studio Quad, it's a little bit more bold. It's got some colors in it, so I wanted to do a more neutral lip, and that's what I have on today. And it isn't the color, it's a MAC lipstick in the color Sis. Now, I originally just bought this because that's my name. My sister calls me Sissy, and my mom, like a lot of people call me Sissy. So It's really brown. It's a brownie nude, and I usually cannot pull off those colors at all, especially whenever I'm blonde. But with darker hair, I feel like I can, it's more wearable for me, but it's still too brown. So I topped it off with White Russian from Bare Minerals, and I love these Bare Mineral glosses, but it just kind of takes it down a notch. It gives it a more nude look as opposed to a really brownie nude, and I placed that Bare Minerals on top of that, and it gave a really beautiful neutral look. So I did love that this week. Both of those lip combinations, believe it or not, I used the Urban Decay Native liner because I feel like you can wear this with anything except for maybe a red. And that is it for my makeup favorites. Actually, I have one more thing to mention. The L'Occitane hand cream. Oh my gosh, I'm about to put some on right now. Bethany sent me this too, and it is amazing. I don't know where I think you might get this at Sephora. Let me know where you get it. But it is so amazing. I was just using it as a night cream because it's kind of thick, but once you get it rubbed in, smells so good. Once you get it rubbed in, it doesn't leave your hands greasy, and it just keeps them so hydrated. And I have such trouble with dry skin in the winter, so this has been heaven sent. Honestly, I'm gonna get some more because I love it. So if y'all know where I can get these, let me know. I think I've seen them at Sephora. Anyways, that's it. I will have my wantable unboxing and the explaining of all of that tomorrow in tomorrow's video. But I'm so excited to be back on a normal filming schedule. I am going to start Tutorial Tuesday up again, a 3-minute Thursday, and all of that fun stuff. So I will be back on schedule. I have missed filming so much, and let me do a quick update since y'all are already here. I'm feeling so much better from surgery. If you've been following me, you know I just had a breast lift and augmentation. It's been 2.5 weeks now. So if y'all know, there was a complication. So on March 6th, I go back to get my right implant filled up. So that's about it. I'll scoot back a little bit so you can see my implant that's in. It still hasn't dropped. You know, it needs to drop into the pocket and it'll fill up a little bit more. It's still really, really high. It's awkward walking around with 2 different sized boobs, but you know, what are you gonna do? So I've been wearing kind of shirts that go over and cover me a little more. And yeah, that's it. I just thank y'all so much for supporting me over the past few weeks, because I've been all over the place with videos. But I will see you guys next time. Bye.